Dear Ukrainians, today there have already been several reports from General Masivsky on the situation at the front. Our military, they continue to carry out tasks in the territory of the Kursk and Belgorod regions. We maintain our presence on the territory of Russia, Pokrovsky, all directions in the Donetsk region. I want to thank our soldiers for their resilience. Just well done. The results of the 3rd Operational Brigade of the National Guard in the Pokrovsky direction are especially good. We are keeping our positions strong so that there are all opportunities for proper diplomacy. The Russians talk a lot about their alleged readiness to accept American proposals, but so far, no preparations by the Russian army for real silence have been recorded. On the contrary, after Easter, the occupier resumed their usual assault activity. And at the cost of significant losses, the Russians are trying to move away. And every day of such battles on the front proves absolutely clearly that Russia is really trying to deceive the world, deceive America and others, and further drag out this war. And that's why pressure is needed. Pressure is indispensable for the Russians to take all steps, to do everything necessary to stop the war. Yesterday's meetings in the Vatican and Rome confirm that our partners understand what is happening. Ukraine is ready to move as quickly as possible in diplomacy. We agreed to the American offer of an unconditional ceasefire 47 days ago. And then we gave the Russians our own offers to stop strikes on civilian targets. Although at least this, they in Moscow are responding with mortars, rockets, artillery, and new assaults. An appropriate response is needed. A response with new sanctions and even greater pressure. Of course, it is America that can make the most tangible steps, tangible for Russia. And just last night, the Russians used almost 150 strike drones against Ukraine. Since March 11th, when America won, Saudi Arabia has offered the Russians a complete and unconditional ceasefire. Since March 11th, when America won, Saudi Arabia has offered a complete and unconditional ceasefire to the Russians. And of course, I thank everyone in the world who is helping us with this, who is helping to make diplomacy strong. And today I want to personally recognize our Ukrainian rescuers, the entire staff of the State Emergency Service of Ukraine. All the municipal services that are involved, our National Police of Ukraine. I thank everyone who saves lives every day. Thousands of people across our country are working to help as quickly as possible, to save as many lives as possible. I would especially like to note the rescuers from Kyiv and the Kyiv region who worked this week after the Russian strike. Alexander Bobku, Alexander Kravchuk, Gennady Petrivsky, Yuri Shpak, employees of the 10th State Fire Rescue Unit. I want to thank you all. Alexander Poranevich, Ruslan Kravchenko, Oleg Rybalko, Alexander Ukatenko, 18th State Fire Rescue Unit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Employees of the Mobile Rescue Center of the Rapid Response of the State Emergency Service of Ukraine. Thank you.